Knowledge is power, y'all. Knowledge is power. I've been learning so much these past couple of days. Like, I'm starting to feel it in my voice, like when I speak now. It's crazy. Hey, have y'all ever heard somebody successful talk? Like, if you hear successful people talk for a while, you're gonna hear like a calming, just like nonchalant tone in their voice, like where it almost sounds like they don't care about what they're talking about. I'm like, that's starting to like, it's starting to occur in my voice, right? And I just have the knowledge right now. And because I understand how things work, like when it comes to rich people, as far as, you know, what they invest in, as far as, you know, their thought process when it comes to, you know, loans, when it comes to, you know, dividends, when it comes to, you know, basically just acquiring wealth, bro. It's all in one way. Shout out to you, Alander Pulliam, bro. Bro, if you guys want to know more about financial literacy, leave a comment down below, right? Then I'm gonna get in contact with you. We got to figure out a way to get in contact with each other, and I'm gonna send you an email to a PDF to my mentor's book, and it's gonna be free. I'm not asking y'all to pay for nothing. You feel me? But I'm gonna email it over to y'all because this is like some super information right here, bro. Information that's regular in the successful world, but you know, if anyone wants to get into that world, right? If you have the proper mindset, just leave a comment down below and I'll go ahead and send that to you for absolutely free. Because I've been mind blown these past couple of days, man, just learning, and it's truly amazing. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, for example, when it comes to capital gains, you know, it makes me realize how much W-2 workers are actually, you know, getting scammed. You know, how people who have jobs, you know, people who decide to work for somebody else, how your money gets taxed so heavily, you know, gets taxed heavily. And all you have to do is start a side business and you can reduce the amount that gets taxed heavily. It's called deductions. So you can minus the amount that has to get taxed, you know, and it's little stuff like that surprisingly most people don't give a damn about. But my thing is, that's how people get successful at playing this game that we're in, you know? It's called, you know, the tax code. You have to know the tax code. You have to know people that know it as well. And humble yourself, right? And get the knowledge, you know, because I'm not gonna lie. In the past, you know, because I woke up kind of early, around like 18, I would say I kind of realized like, bro, wow, everything is, you know, being controlled by money and everyone's just following this money game and playing along. No one wants to really make a difference, you know, in what really matters in life and revolt and, you know, like, or at least just stand up for a cause, right? But at the end of the day, you know, until a war breaks off or until, you know, I don't know, until, you know, the Most High comes back or until aliens come and invade, whatever the case is, or, you know, however it goes, you just got to currently abide by the current rules, just currently in the society. And right now we are all in agreement that we want to say, you know, money has some kind of value. I mean, it is what it is. So I just want you guys to thrive, because since you're being disciplined, since you're retaining your seed, you know, since you're refraining from all the things that are heathenistic, we deserve the most to be successful in this current society that we live in, you know? And not only that, we owe it to God to be our greatest selves. And that's really what I'm preaching, y'all. You know, I want to encourage you guys to be as great as you can be, because that's how you're supposed to live life, man. To be as great as you can be, you know, in whatever condition that you're in, bro. If you're still breathing, you can still manifest greatness. So we have no excuse but to be our best selves as best as we can. And that's why, you know, I want you guys to, you know, comment below if you would like for me to send you a PDF. Yeah, comment your email down below and I'll send you a PDF of a book that I'm currently reading. And what I advise you guys to do, look, this is how this is how I really understand the information that is being, shown to me. What I'll do is, if there's like a certain section or paragraph, I'll just highlight it, copy and paste it into Claude or something like that, right? And I'll tell Claude, break this down for me, and be specific. Assume that I don't know what any of this means. I'll say that, Claude will break it down, and bro, you'll really start to learn in real time how rich people operate and how realistic of a mindset they really have, because they think about death all the time. There's something called the stepped up basis, where you pass down your fortune to your heirs. And, this is constantly on the mind of the wealthy, passing down to the next generation. And that's what it's about. Passing down wealth to the next generation, instead of not giving, your children or your great grandchildren or their children, a chance to, thrive in this current game that, everyone is deciding to play. You feel me? So, yeah, man, that's all I wanted to say. Comment your email if you're interested. If not, it's all right, because statistically speaking, this lifestyle is not for everybody. Not even because they can't do it, it's because they don't want to, because it comes with too much responsibility. It comes with too much discipline. It comes with too much self-control. It comes with too much focus too. You got to really absorb your focus all into you and not look anywhere else, bro. Like, you can't, like when you eat, like people like to eat, like myself. A flaw of mine, real quick before, I'm talking, but a flaw of mine is I like to eat food and watch funny videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is very, it's very unproductive, right? And of course, you got to have balance, right? But at the same time, it gets to a certain point where balance is actually a lie, you guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, balance is cap. Like, at some point in time, you do have to shut everything out and put 1,000,000,000% of focus into yourself, and not listen or watch anyone else, and just put all your focus into yourself. Like, when you eat while reading a book, eat while working on your purpose, whatever it is. Eat while you're on ChatGPT or Grok, or not Grok, I say Grok, on Grok, learning about what it is that you do, what it is that is your passion. So that's all I want to say, you guys, and peace.